Hello, welcome to AnAuraChicBeauty channel. In my last video, I did a makeup tutorial that was inspired by a fashion trend, which was the plaid print blouse that I was wearing. And so for this tutorial, I thought I would do another fashion inspired look. And so the look that I'm kind of going for is metallic, and I'm using this dress that I'm wearing as my inspiration, and it's by M.A.C. It's the Take a Shine dress, and it has kind of a gold metallic foil design on it. And in the most recent catalog, they have a page kind of focusing on metallic look, and you see the model is wearing the dress that I'm wearing, and she also has some other metallic accessories like her bag and her jewelry and things like that. And metallic is, I think, a fun and easy way to kind of dress up any look, whether it's for your makeup or your clothes. It's just a really has a nice shine and glitter to it without being over the top. And you can take really simple colors like gold, silver, bronze, which is what I'm doing, pewter, things like that, and just have a metallic finish to it, and it just makes everything more kind of a glamorous look and they put together. And yeah, so I'm going to take that metallic finish and apply it to my makeup today, and I'm doing a smoky bronze look, or eyeshadow look, and you can see it's like a golden bronze color and a little bit of dark brown in the crease. And for cheeks, I'm doing a kind of warm bronze color. I'm going to be using kind of bronzer almost all over the face to give that kind of summery bronzy glow. And for lips, I'm using just a nude, glossy nude color, just to kind of tone it down and make the eye makeup the main focus. And that's about it, so let's get started. So before I apply any makeup, I prepare my skin so that the products will apply smoothly and last longer. And so first I spray M.A.C Fix Plus all over, and then I moisturize under my eyes with M.A.C Moisturelush eye cream. And then I also moisturize my lips with M.A.C lip conditioner stick. And then once my skin absorbs all that moisture, I apply a foundation primer, and today I use M.A.C Skin Refine Zone Treatment. Once my skin is well moisturized and the primer dries onto my skin, I usually apply my foundation. And today I'm going to use a different type of foundation. I'll be using a powder formula. And so before I apply the foundation, I'm going to apply the concealers first, because if I apply the powder and then put a cream product on top, it will kind of cake up and the concealers won't really set well. So yeah, I'm going to do the concealers first, and today I'm using M.A.C Studio Sculpt in NC20, and I'm using M.A.C brush number 217 to apply. I'm just applying it just on any redness or blemishes, things like that, like around the nose. Just, not to apply too much. I'm also going to apply it all over my lips to conceal the pigment. Then I'm going to apply a different concealer to cover the dark circles under my eyes, and this one is Laura Mercier Secret Concealer in number 2. I'm going to use the same M.A.C 217 brush to apply, and just kind of pat it all underneath, and then lightly buff it to blend. Now that I have my concealers on, I'm going to apply my powder foundation, and this one is by M.A.C. It's the Powder Buff and the Color Buff, and this has buildable coverage, so you can apply it really sheer, as a setting powder, or apply medium to full coverage if you want. And most powder foundations come with a sponge, but I don't like using sponges because they tend to make the finish a little bit too cakey and heavy, and you really don't need to apply such heavy coverage all at once. So I like to use a brush, a powder brush instead, and this is Sephora number 50 brush, and I just pick up a little bit at a time and then just kind of pat it all on my face to build the type of coverage I want, and it just looks a lot more natural this way. And instead of brushing it, that can kind of like remove some of the concealer product that you apply. I just, pat it and then lightly sweep it just to remove any excess. This powder foundation is also oil free, so it's great for people who have oily skin and you want your foundation to last a lot longer. I'm also going to set on top of my lips where the concealer is covered. Now for the eyes, I'm going to start with my eyeshadow base, and I'm using M.A.C Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and you can use any eyeshadow base that you like. And I'm going to use M.A.C brush number 217 to apply, and I start on the lid closer to the lash line and kind of blend it or buff it on all over, all the way up to the brow. And you don't have to apply too much on the brow bone area since color doesn't really fade or crease in that area, so I like to focus it more on the lid and crease. Then I'm going to use M.A.C brush number 252 to apply M.A.C eyeshadow in Sunday Best, and it's a pale kind of frosty white peach color, and so I'm going to just pat it right underneath the brow. I'm going to use that same color but a different brush. This is M.A.C number 224 to apply to the inner corner. Kind of dot it in and then blend in a circular motion. A little bit on the lower lash line and a little bit up. Next, I'm going to use another fluffy crease brush. This is Smashbox number 10, and I'm going to apply M.A.C eyeshadow in soft brown. And I use this color to kind of contour my eye and to create more of a deeper crease, since mine is sort of like kind of flat, so I want to create more depth. And I just start from the outer corner, just kind of blend it back and forth. Right below the brow bone and right above the lid. And I'm going to use the same brush and same color to apply it to the lower lash line to create like a natural shadow and balance to the eye. Next, I'm going to use my M.A.C 239 brush to apply M.A.C Bronzescape Solar Bits, and these are similar to the M.A.C pigments. They are loose powders, but this one, the Solar Bits have a more like metallic finish and a little bit chunkier, almost kind of glittery. And with these kind of loose powders, they tend to have a lot of fallout. So to make it easier to apply, I dampen my brush with M.A.C Fix Plus, and you can use water or some sort of eyeshadow mixing medium, whatever you like, and it will just apply the eyeshadow a little bit more easier and just have less fallout. And so now I'm going to just pat it all over the lid. And dampening your brush can help make eyeshadows a lot more intense in color, and especially with the shimmer colors, the shimmer will have more like a foil sheen to it. Next, I'm going to take Sephora number 10 crease brush and apply M.A.C texture eyeshadow. Similar to the soft brown eyeshadow, but it's a little bit darker and a little bit more like an orange tint to it. And it has tiny bits of shimmer, but it's not really that noticeable. And I'm going to put it in my crease to kind of darken it a little bit. So start the outer corner, just kind of blend it back and forth. Just to kind of darken the crease, but without using like a really dark color. And I'm going to take that same color and brush and apply it again to the lower lash line, just to balance it out.